this is not a dream or an ideal. There is a real alternative capable of directing the transition, and many in this House understand that. Mrs. Rajavi is a true democrat and a true leader who shows great strength even under pressure and in times of terrible difficulties. I've seen this through working closely with her over the past 12 years. What makes the NCRI a viable alternative? Firstly, their program, based upon legitimate, logical and defendable political lines. Despite the differences in religion, culture, history between Iran and Europe, we have never had any difficulty defending from the European Parliament their program. Their values are fully consistent with ours. The 10-point plan that Mrs. Rajavi is committed to is as democratic as any European party's platform.
The human rights dossier of Iran should be placed before the UN Security Council. The Iranian regime cannot tie our hands over its human rights abuses because we are involved in nuclear negotiations with them. Having in mind what is at stake, I am always so proud, and I was also so proud of supporting Mrs. Rajavi and movement led by her, which has such a heavy female influence throughout its rank and file. I know that with their excellent work and the amazing women's movement which exists inside Iran, change will happen, hopefully, in not too far distance in future.
The main theme of her speech was the instability, apart from the human rights problem, the instability, the threat of nuclear weapons, which is huge. Which begs the question, why isn't the United Nations more engaged? Why isn't the United States more engaged? And why aren't they taking collective action? Because Iran is a danger to world peace. It threatens stability. Ahmadinejad was bad. This gentleman that has succeeded him is equally bad. So until such time as we get regime change, then we're not going to have that threat lifted. So what we need to do is we need to collectively push. And honour to be a member of the movement supporting the PMOI, Ms. Rajavi, and the international move to ensure that we do what has to be done, and that is have a democratic regime in Iran.
I want to focus today my speech on the situation of those women in Camp Liberty. Today, 6 women who were taken hostage from Camp Ashraf in the massacre of September 1st have been not released and are still being held in an unknown place in Iraq. 1,000 women are suffering from a variety of restrictions and harassments by Iraqi government, including ban on the entry of food and medicine to the camp and preventing vital security measurements in the camp.